Aromas, this is Aromie here. Welcome back to our life, Baxter DLC. We are here about to start the next final DLC of this step, planning. You cozily laid across your bed, lightly dozing in the morning sun. You heard birds singing outside your window and the occasional rush of the wind. But what you were really listening for was your phone, any minute now. It was a little while later when your ringtone cut through the silent bubble of your daydreams. You eagerly sat up and plucked the phone off of the blanket by your side. Hey! A forest deep voice on the other end answered you with an almost threatening edge to their tone.
Hey!
Michiko, do you know who this is? I am on my way to your house. You better be prepared. This situation normally would have been worrying if you hadn't been expecting to hear from your goofiest friend Terry, or if caller ID hadn't been invented yet. The two of you had important matters to discuss. That's why she was coming over today. Okay. You play along. I do, and I'm ready for your arrival. Good. Very good. Now, this is a crucial matter of security. Is there anyone else in the room right now who might overhear this conversation? We're too close to the finish line to get our cover blown now. Glancing side to side, you observe your surroundings and cupped a hand close to the side of your mouth for added secrecy. No, I'm alone. Our mission is still intact. I knew I could count on my trusty cohort? You proudly held your head high under Terry's praise. The last thing you wanted was to disappoint your friends, especially when it had to do with something important. Is this a birthday party we're planning? Just to be certain, you went towards your bedroom door and poked your head out. You couldn't hear a peep from anywhere, so you plopped back onto your bed. Yep, I can verify that we're all clear. Anyone that's trying to learn our secrets has failed in their mission.
Very nifty.
Excellent, all according to plan. It wasn't hard to understand why Terry was so invested. Tomorrow is Miranda's 19th birthday, and the entire occasion needed to be perfect. Usually, the Eckerts hosted a party for their kids, but this year was different. Miranda had no clue that you, Terry, and Cove were putting the whole shebang together. The pressure was getting intense. There was less than 24 hours before showtime. Miranda's friends and families were counting on the three of you. Terry dropped her game completely and got to the point. Are your moms gonna let you borrow their car? I don't know.
Oh.
That's not good. The strain in Terry's voice wiped your smile away. This wasn't originally a problem. Cove was supposed to be the driver, but his request for time off work only allowed him tomorrow for the actual birthday, so you could rely on him to help decorate, but you and Terry were on your own today. We gotta figure out how to get an actual party supply store, so you could rely on him to help decorate, but you and Terry were on your own today. We gotta figure out how to get to an actual party supply store. It seems we've reached a first crisis point. That was fast. Can't we use the supplies our parents already have? No. Can we make the decorations ourselves? Technically. We really shouldn't have put this off until the last minute. Also true. If there's a will, there's a way. That's the spirit. There must be something we can do. There has to be. I want to find something new, something fresh and cool, but what? Terry, I'm not sure what you're even envisioning. What's fresh and cool? I know. Our party should have a theme. We can make all the food and decorations match. It'll look nice. Wait, are we deadass planning it this last minute? I thought we had a theme and everything. We just needed to go to the party store to go get it, which is still very last minute. That's brilliant. I always wish my moms had given me a themed party. You hummed in agreement. My parents used the same decorations every year when we were a kid, and I didn't give a shit, okay? I was grateful, right? It was very cute, especially because I would always look forward to it, you know. It's like your family is there. And I remember the one birthday that stuck out the most. I don't know what year it was. I just remember having hot pot. My dad had a whole hot pot situation set up in our dining room, and I just remember that. I don't remember how old I was turning, but I remembered he got us hot pot. And he prepared the broth and everything the night before. So it was great. I miss that. Well, I just miss having a family in general, you know? It's great. What kind of theme? That's brilliant. I always wish my moms had given me a theme party. Brilliant. That's brilliant.
Thanks.
Glad you think so. You could hear a pleasant before she continue her next thought. Now, all we gotta do is figure out what it's gonna be. That shouldn't be too difficult, right? Maybe we both knew enough about Miranda to guess what she'd like, but it might be hard to turn that into a party theme. And then we need to get all that stuff for it and put it together in the party room. Your mouth pressed into a hard line. Having a theme wasn't exactly progress. It was just another thing you needed to get done on top of everything else. You kept that train of thought to yourself and chuckled. This event was going to be a Herculean feat, but you had faith in your friends, and together you'd find a way to make it all work somehow.
So?
Oh, and don't forget, there was that small problem how we're even getting to the store. That's non-negotiable. We have to go today. This needs to be huge. Miranda's parties used to be big. She always had the best birthday, at least before. Yeah, you never did get to go to any of the big birthday bashes Miranda's family would throw during the summer, but you'd heard all about them over the years. Why? Why couldn't I be there? Both Terry and Miranda delighted in retelling those stories. Unfortunately, the past couple of years, things have been too difficult for an event on that scale. Everyone was older, 10 times busier during the summer. Oh, makes sense. Terry groaned, understandably getting worked up over that struggle. Miranda doesn't even want any presents. All she asked for was for her friends and families to get together. That is so true. I feel like the older you get, the less you want. Okay, I'm not going to speak for everyone's because maybe some others are the opposite. But like for Christmas this year, I made a list, right? But then when I looked back at the list, I'm like, well, I could technically buy this now. Like I kind of need this now. I can't wait until Christmas. Or like yeah. At this point, every time I make a list, I'm like, wait, I need to buy it now. I can't wait. Because most of it was like, I know some of the books. This year, my theme has been books because I have been very into reading books. And some of the authors have like signed copies and it's off like not Amazon because all my Christmas list is strictly on Amazon because that's the easiest one to just, here, go, have it, go look at it, whatever. But yeah, like I was saying, half of my list have been books and some bookstores have the same book but it's signed. And I love autographed stuff. So I just remove it off the list. I literally did that like last week when Tyler's mom asked for my Christmas list and then I gave her my list of books. And then I'm like, oh wait. Yeah, I'm gonna take this book off. I already bought it because I saw it in the store and it was autographed. It's just bad. As you get older, not to speak for everyone, you just want less. You just want more memories. You just want more time with people. Because as you get older, as an adult, if you have friends and family, it is hard to plan out anything. Literally. Because everyone has different work schedules. Everyone has different friends groups or like people they prefer to hang out with the family and all that. Because I know I have like maybe 3 to 4 different friend groups. And I'm also adjusting to my new job. So it's very tiring. So half the time when it's my day off, I really don't have the energy to hang out with people. So I want some days where I just rot in bed all day. Which is technically supposed to be today. But you know, I'm recording. That's my rotting in bed. We already have the perfect party room booked. That was supposed to be the hardest find. Everyone from Miranda's parents to you and your friends pooled your money together to rent out an actual event space instead of having it at her house or a public park. For a while now, Miranda had been insisting that she didn't need anything, but none of you could pass up an opportunity to show her how much you all appreciated her. It isn't even because she used to have big parties, you know? Even if that never happened before, this has to be as good as it can be. Tara's mumbling grew increasingly more upset. She didn't hide any ounce of her worry. I mean, there's just a thought of us throwing this party for Miranda. I'm sure Miranda's gonna be clearly feeling the love. What if this is the last time we celebrated together? Why you gotta say it like that? I don't like that. I know the last time I celebrated my brother's birthday was... Damn. Probably when he was 17, because they moved out when I was 18. Damn, bro. A shiver crept down your spine. Terry's fear was unfounded. Who knew what kind of what any of your lives will look like a year from now? Terry sniffled, her voice cracking with emotion. You couldn't do anything other than helplessly wait at the other end of the call. We need this to be our final big hurrah, just in case it is. The thought hadn't crossed your mind until she said it. Yeah, that's true. You understood that sometimes people would come and go in life, but you honestly couldn't imagine a future where you, Terry, Miranda, and Cove would be hanging out together. I think that's sad. I think that's a sad thought. You don't want to think about that. Well, Terry sniffled and her tongue quickly regained her usual
I'm on
fire.
it.
My dad is about to drive me over, so I had the whole car ride to think about our dilemma. You put your brain to work too, and we'll have this solved, no sweat. Wait, Baxter. I was to say Baxter. That's right, I can't believe I didn't remember he has a car.
Woo!
You're a genius, Michiko. Thank you very much. But do you think he would actually give us a lift? I think he would. Even though you couldn't see Terry, you could easily imagine the way she was nodding over this new possibility.
See you later.
That is the way. Alright, I gotta go. See you soon. The fate of Randy's birthday is up to you, me, and now our remaining hope, the Bee-Man. Bye. You hung up the phone and left it face down on the blanket. You flopped across the bed as your thoughts wandered. Whether it was great or terrible, there may never be another chance to celebrate with Miranda Cove and Terry by your side. You'd have to make the most of it. While you waited, you opened a half a dozen odd tabs online on your phone. I scrolled through various images of party decorations. You kept perusing until a text notification popped up. I'm here. The doorbell rang as your feet hit the floor. You hurried downstairs and... Why didn't I not text Baxter within me on my phone? You hurried downstairs and opened the front door.
Hi.
Hey, buddy. The party committee meeting is officially in session. Sliding aside, you gestured for Terry to come on in. She strolled inside and went towards the living room. Then Terry pivoted on her heel and folded her arms all business. So, I haven't messaged Baxter about all this. We should ask him in person instead of a wall of text. It'd be super rude to hit up someone you barely know to do you a big favor, you know? It's gotta be face to face that would beg for help. Oh, okay, I guess. Fingers crossed he's home. We owe it to ourselves and Randy's birthday to try. Yeah, and if he's not there, we can still try something else. This is a start.
Okay.
There's no better time than the present. Let's go. Terry nodded towards the door she just came in through, and you both promptly left the house. Together, you made a beeline for Baxter's condo and rang the doorbell. Terry gave the front door a knock for good measure. She wasn't taking a single risk that you might miss him by accident, as she'd declare. Terry crossed her fingers on both hands. The door opened a crack. Baxter curiously peeked out and then swung it open the rest of the way. He smirked. Well, isn't this a familiar sight? I forgot his black and white shirt and outfit after the whole hiking thing. Last time the pair of you came, it was for my number. I wonder what today's mission could be.
Yeah.
You're here. Terry loosened her bent fingers and threw her hands victoriously into the air. Amused, Baxter rubbed the back of his neck. Hello, Baxter. Shouldn't we also invite him to the party? Since he's helping us? I didn't realize I was missing, but yes, I'm here. I was simply getting ready to go out for the day. You turned your head away and tried to hide your smile. Of course, it was only now that he was making a move to go anywhere. It had to be at least noon before he'd do anything out of the house. Though, even if I wasn't home, you're welcome to call me. It's not my intent to be difficult to reach. Oh, you're so cute, bro. Thanks, but we wouldn't want to interrupt you if you were busy. Perish the thought. It wouldn't be an interruption. It'd be an improvement. Oh my god. Can you imagine someone telling you this? I'm like, damn, okay. I would still feel like a burden, but I will text you or call you. You know, I'd be thrilled to see you anytime. Baxter's words were meant for Terry too, but his gaze was set only on you. Oh, dude, do not give me those eyes, bro. Terry's grin widened as her eyes crinkled. You knew her well enough to tell that she was psyching herself up, her hands set on her hips. Can you give us a ride someplace?
It's doable.
Yes, easily. He answered without missing a beat. Terry whooped, and Baxter brightened, pleased by her enthusiasm. May I ask, where are we going? Baxter, my good friend, we're going to the craft and party supply store. A party store? What's the occasion? The way he perked up with genuine wonder, you could have sworn that his dark eyes were sparkling. Terry pressed a finger to her lips and winked. Shh, you can't tell anyone, but we're gonna give Miranda the best birthday of her young life. Oh, that sweetheart is having her birthday soon. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Yes, on behalf of Randy, I thank you. And on behalf of me, I thank you again for providing the transportation. We would have been stranded without you. Baxter graciously bowed his head. He picked up on the urgency and importance of what your team was asking. Now that I know what it's for, there's no way I could ever refuse. I'm honored to help.
So?
How are the preparations going? A tiny, nervous laugh bubbled up in Terry's throat. She glanced at you, scratching the side of her cheek. Well, we got a room booked at a place big enough to hold the party. It's a grand private event like she's never had before.
Glad to hear it.
Yeah. We just need all the food and the party stuff to go in it. I take it that you don't have caterers or decorators arranged then. We are the caterers and decorators. Me and Michiko mostly since Cove couldn't come along today. I see. Baxter idly tapped his fingers against his chin, his brows pinched pensively.
Certainly.
This can be done, so there's no reason to worry. But when is the event? Tomorrow. The fear in his freaking eyes. It's a valid response. I would do the same, to be honest. I'm like, what the fuck? Tomorrow? Terry's simple, upbeat answer tore a gasp from Baxter. Bewildered, he slid a step backwards and grasped the fabric across his chest. This was easily the most dramatic reaction you'd ever witnessed from him. Tomorrow. It's tomorrow. And you only have a venue and 2 people. Nothing else. And it's going to be a grand affair. Baxter's mouth snapped shut following the outburst. Neither you nor Terry uttered a single word in response. The two of you shared a quick glance. Baxter took a deep, steadying breath through his nose. He slowly smoothed out the wrinkles in his shirt and he exhaled. Once he was better composed, Baxter regained his usual confident air. He attempted to lightly chuckle, but you could still caught the strain of his tone. You may have more problems than the lack of a vehicle, I'm afraid. You're right. We are doomed. But anyway, this is where we're going to stop for today's episode. Thankful for Baxter and his willingness to just drop everything. I'm pretty sure, hopefully he did have everything lined up busily. We should also be kind and courteous and invite him to the party since, he's helping us. Terry, please. Anyway, thank you guys for watching today's episode. Stay beautiful, and I'll see you guys in the next one.